The highly revered Yamaha R15V3 has not seen much competition lately. The KTM RC125 definitely packs better kit, but sadly it does not have the go to match the show. But if there was one bike that could give the R15 heebie-jeebies, it would definitely have to be the new Honda CBR150R. Welcome to Zigwheels, where today we are evaluating the chances of Honda reintroducing this small capacity supersport in India. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel and also part of our notification squad by clicking on that little bell icon. Currently, Honda India doesn't have a full-fledged small capacity motorcycle in its portfolio. Thanks to the BS6 emission norms, the quarter-litre CBR150R bit the dust. By bringing in the CBR150R to the country, Honda will once again have something for budding enthusiasts to look forward to. It looks kick-ass in its latest iteration, with the dual LED headlights signaling a more purposeful sporty look. It looks befitting of the CBR badge now, unlike the CBR150R that used to be on sale in India until 2017, which to be honest looked a bit more VFR than CBR. Honda has been steadily improving the motor on the CBR150R. The 149cc single-cylinder mill now producing 17.3 PS and 40 Nm, which is nearly on par with the R15V3. Now, one of our major criticisms of the old bike was its peaky power delivery. You had to keep ringing the throttle and work the gearbox furiously to keep the bike in its sweet spot. Now, while Honda might not have changed its peaky power characteristics, there is definitely more torque on hand, which should ideally make it more commuting friendly. And it isn't shying away from offering good components as well. You get a Showa separate function big piston USD fork, preload adjustable monoshock and pedal discs at both ends. The Showa USD fork is similar to the ones you find on big sport bikes, and we are glad that this technology is now filtering down onto such small capacity motorcycles as well. Now the KTM 125s also have a similar peaky power delivery, and they too pack some pretty good components. So if the positive sales figures of the 125 Duke and RC125 are anything to go by, we are certain that there will be some takers for the CBR150R as well. There are two very distinct reasons. Firstly, pricing. The Honda CBR150R costs 40 million rupiah in Indonesia, which roughly equates to 2.10 lakh rupees. That is 50,000 rupees more than the R15V3, and more importantly, rupees 6,000 more than the more powerful KTM RC200. Sure, Honda can localize certain parts and might not even offer the same Showa USD fork to save up on costs. But matching Yamaha's 1.5 lakh rupee price tag is going to be a major challenge. Especially when you consider the second and most important reason why Honda isn't considering to bring it to India: its poor sales record. The CBR150R never really took off as Honda intended. Sure, it started off well in 2012, but ultimately sales tanked and Honda decided to pull the plug in 2017 when the BS4 emission norms came into effect. But even before being discontinued, it was barely selling enough units. Investing once again in a small capacity motorcycle such as this is going to be quite tricky, especially if Honda cannot see sustainable sales in the future. Of course, bring it to India. The bike now stands a better chance of challenging the R15, and in my opinion, it looks smashing and way better than the Yamaha. But more importantly, it has better performance now, and it has a few additional tricks up its sleeve that make the bike a lot more desirable, something which the old CBR150R failed to do so. It will be a pricey bike, no doubt, but once again, we must bring in the KTM RC125 as an example here. The small capacity Austrian supersport still manages to rake in decent sales numbers despite it commanding a steep 14,000 rupees premium over the R15. If Honda does go bold by riding in the CBR150R to India and even manages to price it as the same price as the RC or even a bit more, it could definitely ruffle up some feathers. But Honda has some other plans for 2021. Honda is looking to go premium, and the hotly anticipated 500cc motorcycles will definitely make an appearance this year. Now, we already have a video up on our channel further elaborating on Honda's plans for 2021. So why not check that out and also find out which is the bike that PD is most excited for. And as for the CBR150R, do let us know your thoughts, whether Honda should bring it to India or something else instead. And don't miss out on hitting that like button as well and sharing it amongst your friends. It helps us when you do that because you're letting YouTube know that our awesome automotive content needs to be pushed further. So get liking, and as always, stay subscribed, stay notified, and stay safe.